Hello, how are you doing? Hope you've all had a great start to the week. Let me just bring up the chat. Okay. Let me just bring up. Right. Where were we? The dastardly disguised demi-guys. um, what were we doing? Did we crawl? I have no idea what we were doing over here. Oh yeah, looking for balloons. Wait, which we found? Yeah.
Where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Oxford?
Revelio.
Okay, let's see about our gear. Do we need to sell anything? Yeah, we're pretty full. Let's go. Oh, bless me. Let's go put our pets out. Because we've got some sets of shinies we can place.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
So let's check up all our potions and get refreshed.
Dick cannot believe how many beasts you have.
Wigan Welds. Okay, Felix is full. Okay, Wigan Welds are now full. Our Maxima is full. Visibility. Thunderbird. Joris is full. Okay. That'll take a minute to sort out. Let's use some fertilizer. Our Venomous Tentacular is also full. think... So according to this, it's full. Because it's green? I think that's right. So I shouldn't be able to pick this Thunder Brew up. He says. If I can. Okay, well, I don't know. That should be enough. Right, let's go sort the animals out.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
1 minute, 6 minutes. Oh my god, amazing. Let's give everyone a brush. You get a brush. You get a brush. And you get a brush. You get a brush. You get a brush. Oh shit. Why make that the button? We still need food. You need some food. Okay, who isn't done yet? I need to collect from him. Where'd you go? Okay, that's everyone. So let's put
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
these guys in. Like slightly golden. Hey, you tried to pilfer my scrubbing brush. Okay. So they're still not grown up yet, which is a bit of a bummer. Because I want to put this guy in.
I'll look after you.
boy. Jesus, look at him. He's a big plonker. Look at this boy. Big chunk. Oh, tons of balls. There you go. Okay. I think that's everyone sorted. This is a male. I've already got a male. Okay. Hello. Try some treats. There you go. I have some treats for you. Some treats for you. Go. Oh, hello. Oh, baby job on the wall. Hello, thank you. Okay, am I missing anyone? Oh, hey. Wait, come back. You've got your food. They're gonna chase you. Right, I need to collect one from him. Where is he gone? Oh, what's it? Go on, boy, go on. Hello. Okay, I have some shiny jobberknolls.
Everything's all right now. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
We did nifflers. Cats. Okay, cats and toad. Oops, sorry. Fuck. The game doesn't distinguish when I'm holding things and not. Okay. Our two measles, are they both shiny? Yeah.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
And then our toad is a male. Wow, that's quick. Okay, so let's breed our measles. Is there anything else we should put in here? No. Okay, see you all laters.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thanks, Deke. Okay, right now let's go through my gear and see what to wear and what not to. Ooh. That'll be better, but I need to level up. Okay. Cool, so now we can just go into here. Oh yeah, I need grip horns. Okay, I'm almost certain that's going to be on the next story chapters. After the third trial. These are what I'm wearing. Damage of all spells. Yeah, I don't have it. I can change it to Bombarder. Okay. That's that. Let's go to Hogsmeade and sell some stuff. Where's Penny? Over here. Penny.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Yes, please. I have a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I can't sell pets to Penny or animals. I'll have to go to the animal shop for that. Ooh, cool.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah, made a few grand from that. Not too bad. Feed up some space too. Because with these trial quests, I end up picking up tons of stuff. Brood and Peck.
Come in.
Hello.
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
I want to sell you some. The offspring's worth as much as the normal one. And it doesn't matter if it's shiny or not. Okay.
not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
I can't like pet the food place. God damn it. Okay. Quests. Basis for blackmail. Ooh. I am already in Hogsmeade. God damn it. Fine. Alright, let's do this one with Natsai, the one who hates
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
Griffiths.
What
Hippogriffs.
to do? Revelio.
I was gonna say, I still have my demiguise disguise.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I guess.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Not a day goes by. The children are back at Hogwarts. I also enjoy the holidays.
Mrs. Rabe should.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Wright. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Now, to find Mr. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
But she's a child.
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Hello, Hamura. I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
I think the colour of these locks change depending on what time of day it is. It always seems to be a slightly different shade.
Revelio.
She's 100% been taken.
I'd rather speak.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I have a feeling I won't find her there.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door.
Oh, I need to change my spells on this one.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. to be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
Oh, I fancy it's time we found a new unsuspecting. It's about time Rookwood took control. He doesn't need Ranrock.
Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogsmeade. What?
Revelio.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Girls be nothing but trouble. About
Revelio.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, still on trouble. They need to be reminded that we
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll jump on us first chance he gets.
Revelio.
Lots and dogs, constantly.
Everyone in our house
Hey!
and rightfully so. I've been robbed more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. It's exhausting. Standing here all... Oh, you're wasting your time with her. I've seen her...
Revelio.
Oi! We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Say what you will about Feldcroft, but the estate is spacious.
Arrest them.
Expulsion!
Expelliarmus, Bombarda, Defender, Expulsion!
Now you've gone to...
Arrest Solo, Flash! Release Levio, Stop, Linda! Revelio.
Guess that's me not in cover anymore.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is. What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. We're wasting our time.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. And he must be here somewhere. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it. Revelio.
Some of my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
You can just break the curses. I know a person who needs that happening.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
He looks no older than us.
Fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and...
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Ooh. Okay. Yay, that was the last collection chest. Sweet, we've done Hogsmeade. The map chamber. Oh, got some mail.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
What? Isn't she like a child? Excuse me? Oh, should I give Thingy back his book? I should. I don't know if it's done it like as part of the quest or... Am I thinking of the wrong Rosie Hill? I'm thinking of like the Hufflepuff.
Revelio.
I need to find Filbert. Maybe. Yeah.
Revelio.
Filbert. Maybe he won't be here at night time. I'll wait for him.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Revelio.
Filbert. Filbert. Philippus Bert. Filbert.
Revelio.
Looking for Filbert. Wait, am I Sonic the Hedgehog? Like, that's I go into like a little spinny ball like real fast. Fullerton, Bertestein, Sling,
Revelio.
Okay, I can't find it. Room of requirement. Yeah, we did it. Ugh. Fine. I need to get to do the freaking file.
What are you up to now?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Jeez. My god, look at all this food. That's insane. It's still going. Oh, some pasties. Oh, it's nuts. How much food there is. And like, so they're eating here all day, right? Like, that food's out all day. I mean, it's just me. I'm probably thinking too much into it. Let's go to the map chamber. This might be spoilers, so yeah, this is like story stuff.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Oh, hey, Scotty.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay, so Scotty, I am wearing... I don't know, so the video is like really far back. Hang on. I think. Or maybe not. Can you see portraits? And then there's one missing. So yeah, I'm basically wearing a demiguise mask that I got. So, oh, I've also got these ones. Nephilim mask. Earned for completing all dueling feats. So yeah, I'm. Oh, also the hat. Check the hat out. It's got a little troll man on, going boo. I'm the disguised demiguise. No one can tell it's me with my mop for a face. Haha. Yeah, so the dueling feats I think is the combat one. It does look like a Goomba from the film. It's this one. Do those like little challenges as you get into combat. And then the hat was from a quest line. Oh my god, it does! From the movie. That's creepy. God. The hat is a reward for being the Troll Slayer. It's a side quest over in a village over here, I believe. No, wait. There's a village here. There's a village here, Brockborough. Yeah, I've been around doing loads of stuff. I've still got the occasional treasure vault and thingy to find. But Hogsmeade is fully done. I've just finished that now. Yeah, the Highlands. I haven't done... So I've done a lot of this stuff. Anything that's past this little block here, all this is I haven't even touched. I like barely touched any of it. There's so much over there. I'm just more like, I'll do everything over here first. So yeah, I'm doing the main story because the amount of stuff that's locked behind the story is crazy. So I want to get that done so I can unlock some more stuff. Yeah, I mean, I do find I spend some hours just like going around, like, oh, there's another thing, oh, there's another thing, oh, there's another thing. I'll just go do that quick.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I know how to get into the headmaster's office. I've already done it like 5 times. Anyway, to Professor Fig. Professor Fig, Professor Fig. Oh, Professor Fig, Professor Fig, Professor Fig. Oh, Professor Fig. This one. Exactly. Like, yeah, it just feels really good, like, doing them all, and then clearing that, like, bit of the map. A bit like doing it on, Assassin's Creed, right? On, like, any Ubisoft game. So I was like, I'll do, like, the Feldcroft region, and then I'll go around and do all that. Like, literally travelling to every tiny little bit on the way. I've also been into collecting shinies of all the animals. So like the Jobberknolls and all that kind of stuff. I'm still missing quite a few. But I need to get a Grapphorn and a Phoenix. They're the 2 animals I'm missing. I know I can buy their reagents, like their pieces, from shops, but if I can find them, I'll get them. But I am pretty sure, these are my quests, I'm pretty sure it's on the next quest set to this, back maybe when it becomes spring again. So yeah, I'll try and do all the side quests when they pop up as well. Oh, the Polydrist plot. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make a potion. I should be a Niffler. I'll like store everything in my little front pocket, like a kangaroo. I do have. Oh my god. Okay, I need to show you my. If you've got a sec, I need to show you my animal room. Because I did a side quest, and at the end of it, you get a Niffler, but it's like a named one because he's been stealing everything from the village. Right? So, in here. Come on, animals. There you are, hello. Where are you, you big bastard? There he is! The Irondale Pilferer. He's massive! This is a normal one. Well, a normal shiny one. And then this boy, Big Chungus. The fucking fat bastard. I've got a couple baby ones. So I've got 2 shiny Fwoopas, and then a baby shiny Fwooper. There he is. He's amazing. Oops, I didn't mean to try and transfigure you. I think... No, I didn't have any... Yeah, so I mean, I say shiny. So if you have a look here, they will have their like male and female symbols, but on shiny ones they'll have like a little star next to them as well. So if I just summon this guy. So this one's a normal female. This one's a shiny male, because they have a little star next to the title at the top. They sell for exactly the same as other ones, but they're just unique. So they have the little star. So I'm trying to collect like one of every one of them while I'm on my journeys too. I got a set of Nifflers. I'm missing a female Puffskein. I've got Fwoopas. I'm missing a female Mooncalf as well. Yeah, I should put him in inventory.
Not going to hurt you.
Exactly. Oh, because I first found my very first shiny was a unicorn. I say shiny. it was nighttime, and I saw this thing like in the moonlight. Here, this golden unicorn. I mean, it looks brown now. If I bring him over to the light. He's got like golden hooves. I was like, oh my god. So I don't have any shiny hippogriffs. I've only got the one shiny unicorn. Thing is, the baby is also a gold one, but he's not shiny. I need both Diracrawl. I've got my Jobble Knolls. They're both shiny now. They're both like black and white, as opposed to like light blue and green. But yeah, I need more animal space. Like I've got 3 pens, 3 like places for her. Oh, it is a shiny Jobberknoll. But he's like, oh, he is grey. Yeah, so they've bred a new shiny. Yeah, a little bit busy. I'm missing so much here in Hogwarts. I think because all the quests aren't done yet, a lot of them will come from there, perhaps. No!